Hello again from AM Builds. Today's short video is how I optimized my Makita 2012NB planer for my small workshop. I only have 5 by 3.5 meters, 16.5 by 11.5 feet in my shop, so there is no room for a planer cart. It has to be on the bench, and indeed it has to be stored under the bench too. As is the familiar cry from all of us with little but growing channels, please like, subscribe and click the notification bell. Being small, we're also willing to try and answer any questions you might have, so please ask away. I know many on YouTube have the tough and squat DeWalt DW735X, but it's not sold in the UK and it's a monster for manhandling and storing in a drawer. The upright Makita 2012NB is 28 kilos or 61.6 pounds versus 41.8 kilos or 92 pounds for the DeWalt. The Makita is a much friendlier size for stowing as the flaps fold up, making it about 470 high, 483 wide and just 315 millimeters deep. Whereas the DeWalt, I am told, is about 558 millimeters front to back, 610 millimeters wide and 457 millimeters tall. I have no criticism or experience of the DeWalt, and it is enthusiastically reviewed many times on YouTube. However, I'm more of a Makita owner. I keep my planer in a dedicated drawer, along with a pair of shop-made in-feed and out-feed extensions. The drawer itself is featured in my bench video. If you haven't already seen that video, the link is below. The drawer tray is made in 18mm Baltic batch ply, including the bottom, with a double back and runs on extra heavy-duty rollers, more commonly used in vending machines. This locks the drawer in the closed position and open position. I think it's a good safety feature to be able to lock the drawer open with the weight involved, as the drawer is fixed and steady in case you have to reposition the planer when returning it to the drawer. The link for the runners I have is below. The planer sits on a hinged storage box I made from some scraps of 12mm hardwood ply, which had been previously glue laminated to make a 24mm board for another project. It fits right in with the AM Builds penchant for over-engineering. Plywood has become so expensive, I am thoroughly raking through my scraps before buying new at the moment, even if it doesn't match. The drawer makes the planer much higher off the ground, and the box gives a further 150mm of height. Lifting the planer from the floor by the handles to bench height is very poor ergonomically. It's a long lift and puts a lot of stress on the medial wrist ligaments, even if the lifter is tall. The box allows for an easier tilt and lift, reduces the height of the lift by enough to make a real difference, and there is no need to put your fingers into the handles, much reducing the stress. This may seem a little overcautious, but a slip on the ice last winter trashed my rotator cuff and ended my gung-ho attitude to lifting bits of kit, and that and my advancing age has made me seek to future-proof my facilities in the shop. The box also creates a small but useful storage volume, and like elsewhere in my bench, it allows me to store relevant accessories such as the dust chute beside the tool. Once on the bench, I use dogs from my bench kit to locate the extension tables. They are simply made from a timber frame plain to height and covered both sides in 12mm ply with a pair of 20mm bench holes in each. The planer simply sits in between. We made them to stabilise the wood going in and out. I press the wood down on entry and the pieces do not fall out of the metal tray on exit unless very long, compared to the situation without the extension table. I reckon this has further reduced the very small amount of snipe produced by the planer. It also facilitates machining of multiple pieces like these, where 4 pieces go through simultaneously. If I am planing very long pieces, I just grab my stepladder and this catches the wood emerging from the planer, preventing it cascading to the ground. With the width and length of my bench and the easy lift and shift feature, another of our videos, I can set up the planer further across the bench if I'm mixing planing with other tasks, or set it up on the far side and work from both sides to maximise the working space. The Makita 2012NB is a great little workshop planer, and I have another video scheduled to share more about it. Please do the clicks to be informed when it comes out. Thank you for watching our video, and once again thank you to my son Malcolm, who not only produces the video but has the brawn to match the brains. I hope you found the video of interest and will be back soon. Goodbye.